Hello, everyone. Welcome to the TTC info session today. I can see people joining already. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Chiara. Laureen, Sisa. Good to see you, everyone. I hope you can hear me well. If you can have your camera on, that would be a great way to engage with each other as well. As I would like to take this opportunity, I think it's a great opportunity to, network between each other and create connections between the people who are in the call. I always encourage everyone to share their social media contact information in the chat if you want to connect. I can see Barbara. Hi, Barbara. Good to see
Hi, how are you?
So feel free to share your contact information in the chat. I would like to hear as well where you are in the world, what do you do, your interest about transformational travel, how much do you know about the TTC, and I will share after that the presentation I have prepared for today. So you get to know more about our vision, our mission, ways to get involved. I see Sisa. Hi, good to see you. Laureen as well. Hi. It's good to see your smiley faces. And yes, so why do you tell me a little bit about you, who you are, what you do, and just very short, before we get started, so we can see who is in the call today, and if there is something specific you are here to learn, I can make sure I gave you this information before we finish. So would you like to start, Barbara, and then I will ask
Sure.
Sisa.
Sure. I have 2 decades of experience in helping primarily U.S. students study, intern, volunteer abroad through experiential travel programs. So now I'm trying to transition to a career in helping people travel outside of higher education. So focusing on wider audiences, but still focusing on very transformational travel opportunities for people to understand themselves better, but also explore the world more sustainably and responsibly. So through networking, I came across TTC, and I'm excited to be here and learn more about the organization.
Thank you, Aurora. We are excited you are here. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
For those who just joined, we are very quickly introducing ourselves. If who you are, where you are in the world, what do you do, and your interest or your relationship with the TTC. I also will be interested to know. Let's hear from Sisa and then Laureen.
Yeah, hello everybody. My name is Sisa. I'm in Johannesburg, South Africa at the moment. We're in the middle of winter, which our winter is probably like 20 degrees, that. I've been in tourism for the last couple of years, and really from the policy side. We're running the tourism office here, so it's run with South African tourism. I'm now in the business side of it, other side of the table, more in the hotels and resorts space. I'm also currently doing a PhD basically in tourism, more community-based, sustainable tourism, still the early stages. And I came across TTC really curious, always willing to connect and learn, and yeah, open mind. Thank you.
Great, thanks for being here, Sisa. I would say your winter is warmer than my summer. I am based in Ireland. So thanks for sharing. Laureen and then Sarah.
Hi, everyone. I'm Laureen. I'm currently here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I have dual citizenship here in the States and in Ireland. And so I do a lot of guiding both here and internationally in the EU. I've been guiding for, 20 plus years. And I'm kind of the opposite of Barbara, where I've been guiding and now I'm starting to work with the education system. I'm creating an after-school program for mid-schoolers and high schoolers to start doing international and more domestic programs.
Beautiful.
Nice to meet everybody.
Thanks, Laureen. Make sure you share your details in the chat so if you want to connect. We tend to attract like-minded people here, and it's good that you can share information between you. Let's hear from Sarah and then Chiara.
Hi everyone, I'm Sarah with no H, so just Sarah. I'm from Australia, but I live in Spain, so we're in summer right over here now, so it's pretty warm. I'm in the south of Spain, near Malaga, but I'm in a little village just on the top of a mountain called Monda. How I know about TC and TTC. So I have an international public relation company called Inspire Global Media, but I'm a reporter and a journalist and a writer. And not long ago, I interviewed Jake. And so I started having, it's how I've got to know TTC more. And I probably am going to have a relationship with you guys a lot more in lots of different ways. And I love what you guys are doing. And it's really great that we're all connected. And, we're talking about regenerative travel. I love it.
That's good, Sarah. Yeah, I was thinking it's quite late for Australia, but you are in Spain. So I'm originally from Spain as well. It must be very, very hot there. And you may hear about the media heralds. I'm going to talk about this as well. If you are a journalist, you may be interested in that. Okay, for those who just joined, you can feel free to share your details in the chat. We are quickly introducing ourselves before I share the presentation today. Let's hear from Chiara and then Manish.
Hello, my name is Chiara Di Geronimo. I am with the Modern Elder Academy, and we have retreat centers in Baja, Mexico, and also in Santa Fe, New Mexico. We just opened a beautiful 2,600-acre ranch. And so I'm in travel and tourism now and hospitality, even though I was for many, many years, I worked for booking.com as part of their open table company. And, but in terms of being on property and, having a retreat center, this is new-ish to me. I'm in my second year. So I want to meet other people in travel and tourism. We are collaborating with TTC because our founder, Chip Conley, is on the advisory council of TTC. And TTC is going to be coming to the Santa Fe Center pretty soon with a group. So we're getting to know one another, and I want to get to know the TTC community and really understand, who else is interested in transformational travel, what is everyone doing in transformational travel, and how can we collaborate? How can we work together, better together, all boats rise together. So that's me. And I am normally based in California, but this month I'm in New York.
Beautiful, Chiara. Yes, I know who you are. You are an ally, actually, an ally member. So
Yes.
we meet with the allies. I will explain this as well in the presentation. We meet with the allies twice a month. So I want to make sure I send you the links so you have you can join our gatherings that we do twice a month as well with the ally community. Thanks for sharing. Okay, Manish and then Rukundu.
Hi everybody. So I'm Dr. Manish Jain. I'm from India, and basically by profession, I'm a surgeon, pediatric surgeon, but by passion, I'm a traveler. So travel and education, these are my two passions. And so I own one of the hospital for children where we provide the services. But yes, I have traveled length and breadth of the world out of my passion. And recently, means around 6 months back, we started a company called Kites, that is KIITES, that is crafting immersive and inspirational travel experiences. And one of the, of course, I mean, under the kites, we organize some of the really experiential travels, right from Antarctica. I had been to Antarctica this March, and next month I'll be going to with a group of friends to Greenland and Arctic and all that. But one of the most important thing about travel, which inspires me, is that how much it teaches you, and through those teachings, it can be really, it can transform you, not only you, but the people surrounding you, the ecosystem in which you live. So that is always, I've always felt that, but in an organized form, what TTC is all about, how the travel can transform you, or through travel, you can transform somebody. That is what I would like to know. So this is my first meeting, and I would like to know more about it. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thanks, Dr. Manish, to share that, for sharing that. So we are also about travel and education. And I know I love how you explain it very well. It's like a ripple effect. So we change ourselves, and then we change everybody around us and the world one by one, right? So that's very good. Thanks for sharing that. Let's hear from Rukundu and then Melina.
Hello, everybody. My name is Rukundo Regan from Uganda. And this meeting called me lazy because I was doing some work on computer, but then I had registered for it. I found it online. Yeah, I'm based in Kisoro district, near Mugahinga Gorilla National Park and Windy Impenetrable National Park at the border of Rwanda and Congo. And I run a community-based tourism project called Muhabura Culture Experience and Craft Center, a community-based tourism that impacts and it transforms local livelihood through tourism near Mugahinga Gorilla National Park and Windy. And I was one of the winners of the World Responsible Tourism Award 2 times in Africa. And at the same time, I'm innovating a company called Dunia Explorers Limited. So I came across this initiative, Transformation Travel Council, online. I had not known much about it because I've been a member of Plantella, Global Community Tourism Network. So I signed about the meeting, and today I would like to learn more, and I'm happy to meet many people online so that we learn more and how we can join the council. Thank you, madam.
Thank you, Rukundu, and congratulations for the awards. I think, yes, it's a great opportunity, these informal sessions that we do to connect with each other. So feel free to share your LinkedIn profile, any way to connect within each other, between each other, and then make sure you save the chat after as well. Melina and then Gassim.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? I
Yes,
think
we
my
can hear you.
connection is not the best at the moment. So thank you, everybody, for the first presentations. I'm Melina. I'm based in Sardinia. I've been living here for almost 10 years now, and I own, together with my partner, a small active tourism company. We offer different kinds of tours, but most of them have the aim to get in touch with locals, share their experiences with local people, be the most sustainable as possible. And we actually last year we got into a European program called Sustur. It helped 600 companies in Europe to get sustainability certification, and we got to the first step, like Travel Life Partner. So that's how, more or less, through also Evaneos, I own one of the little companies that is an Evaneos local agency too, and that's how I got in touch with Transformational Travel Council. And I already, like maybe a year ago, I really got touched by one of these conferences, but I was really busy at the moment, like with my with the preparation of all the documents for the certification and so. And now I see this as an opportunity to get into it, because I saw there's a new program which is also more affordable for small companies, which I think is great, because before, like, the courses weren't really affordable for such a company as us. And what else? At the moment, we are in a very difficult situation in Sardinia. They want to create a mega big, I don't know if anybody heard about it, but a mega big solar and wind craft center here. We're talking about 1.5 million inhabitants. They want to create the energy for 50 million. So we're really fighting a big fight at the moment, trying, of course, through the Pacific way. But there's a big movement at the moment, and we're looking for help everywhere, because so that this gets to the world. And this is also one of the reasons I wanted to join today, so that maybe this message reaches some other people and more awareness raises, and we can save at least a part of our beautiful island, which is full of nature, archaeology, and a lot of like Ben Harper said 2 years ago on a concert in Sardinia, you have diamonds in the inside. So that's thank you very much, and I'm happy to hear about the others.
Thanks, Melina. And you've been such in a journey, and you're still there. So thanks for sharing this with us. And we are going to talk also about the courses as well. So it's good that you mention it. And I think we have Gassim and then Harjit, and everybody will have been introduced already. So we will move to the presentation.
Okay. Hello to everyone. Please excuse my delay. Sonia, nice to see you virtually.
Likewise.
What is the question? Only a short introduction?
Oh, sorry. Just introduce yourself, just who you are.
Okay,
what do you
only
do?
introduction. Okay.
Yes,
My name is Qassem Rouhi. I'm from Hamburg. I'm based in Hamburg. I'm the founder of the online knowledge magazine Iran Info 360 Degrees, and the special tour operator Iran Travels 360 Degrees. Now, since the national uprising in Iran, we do not offer any travels and tours to Iran, but we offer now with our knowledge magazine a journey, and this journey, the name is From Ancient Persia, Cyrus II, until the free Iran, Shah Reza Pahlavi, who is living now in Washington, D.C. with his family. This is this journey that we offer, and if you are interested to have a look on Iran, far from the mainstream media, you are warmly invited to visit our knowledge magazine, Iran Info 360 Degrees.
Hey, Gassim, thanks for
Yes.
sharing that. And feel free to share your contact details in the chat as well. I see
Okay, I will do
Andrea
it.
just joined, so we are doing very quick introduction. We have Harjit and then Andrea.
Hello everyone, can you hear me?
We can, yes.
Sorry, I'm not in a great network zone, so I've just switched off my video. Hello everyone, my name is Harjit. I am from India. I've been into the travel hospitality business for 24 years now. I started as a teenager. I've traveled to many countries, and of course, travel is my passion. I love what I do, and we as a company curate experiential and private journeys for our guests. And of course, over the years, we've seen that the meaning of experiences have evolved. Now the travelers, they want to be part of the community, contribute to the community wherever they travel. And it's not only a responsible or a sustainable tourism, it's being part of the destination, being part of the community, and contribute in whatever way the traveler can do. So, we create experiences around the community so that we use, the local accommodation, which gives revenue to the local people, hiring the local guides, the local transportation. And of course, transformational travel is important for the ecosystem. And I'm sure all of us will learn what it has got for us and how we can benefit from this tribe.
Thanks, Harjit, for sharing. Yes, very important. Okay, Andrea, are you there? if you're gonna tell us quick who you are, what you do, and we will move to the presentation.
Yes. Hope you can hear me. Also, my network is not the best out here in the Swedish forest. So I've actually also been in the travel industry for, I think, 20 years. My parents put me on a bus with 50 people in it and put my in my hands. They said, like, okay, guide this group of people. And so that's how I ended up in travel. But now I want to be more into the organizational part, more the backstage part of it. So I actually got education and higher education program in Stockholm 2 years. So I'm in my second year now and hoping I can just
I think we lost you there, Andrea. Ah, she's gone. Maybe she will join again. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen now. I think I forgot nobody, right? Did I forget anybody? Please let me know. I think we have all introduced ourselves already. So I'm gonna share my screen. Okay.
go back. I just want to say I'm happy to jump in, jump in wherever it's possible in the sustainable travel industry. If it's online or offline, I'm available.
Great, Andrea. Sorry, I thought you dropped the call. You're still there. Great. Feel free to share everybody your contact details in the chat so you make sure we can check you out. Super. So I'm gonna start with the presentation now. If the technology allows me. Can you see my screen already? Yes? Oh, great. Okay.
Yes, we can.
Perfect. So, okay, the Transformational Travel Council. So some of you have heard already who we are and what we do. You've been involved. For some, it's just the first time you saw us and you are curious to learn more. So I want to say that the Transformational Travel Council is the global leader in transformational travel. And within this umbrella of transformational travel, we have like two different services, I would say, or ways that we deliver the transformational travel. One of them is community, and the other one is education. Okay, they are linked and they are both important, but some people decide to be more involved with the community, and other people they love the courses and the education programs. So we are all about harnessing the power of travel, the transformational power of travel, to regenerate, design human connection, solidarity, and we are all about making a positive change in people, in communities, and in the world. So everything started in 2016 when a group of people joined together and they came with this idea of transformational travel. And just a few months after, transformational travel was already in the cover of Vogue as a trend for 2017, which is something we are very proud of, that we are leading the industry to the future. We created a new category in travel, and we believe this is the future of travel, or just more maybe just the present already. But this is the group of visionaries that designed and created this concept. So the vision is create travel that raises the collective consciousness of humankind to regenerate and thrive. And our mission is to educate and advance tourism and travelers, communities as well, about the value of self-awareness, mutual respect, fairness, social and biodiversity, and inspire people to take meaningful action. So it's not only about, the self-awareness is important, of course, but eventually if we want to change, if we want a lasting change, which is what transformational is about, we need to take action, right? Meaningful action, intentional action. So our core value is renewal. We believe about restoring, reinvigorating, and refreshing to return an ideal true state, our ideal self, our authentic self. And this requires intentional action you know, that we want our communities, travelers and tourism to take. So what was the problem that we saw in the industry? So you may be, you know, you maybe agree, you may agree with that, but for many reasons, tourism is in an existential crisis. You know, that people are struggling with over-tourism in certain places, as well the generation of communities and the climate crisis. People are more distracted than ever, they feel disconnected, and somehow they hope travel can help us. Intuitively, people are looking to travel for a way to, you know, give them more clarity, new perspectives, more connection, more meaning, purpose. And it has the potential to provide that. But sadly, travel has become entitled, empty, and exploitative. It's like superficial. People are traveling, it's too easy, too accessible, maybe that people just take it for granted. So where do we go from here? And that's the solution that the TTC is proposing here, is a more mindful approach to travel and tourism that will change the world. And we mean that in a real sense, because we believe when the relationship with ourselves, with others, with the world, with nature evolves, everything is impacted. We talked earlier about the ripple effect of that, right? So positively impacts travelers, hosts, communities, etc. So in its simplicity is, we believe in a deeper way of experiencing travel that will lead to a more deeper and more conscious way of experiencing life, because eventually it's not only about travel, it's about how this will positively impact our lives. And this is good for all. So to be in this, when we talk about transformation, we have to talk about a paradigm shift, because we are not talking about a small change or temporary change that many people, experience when they travel. So they travel, and if they feel burned out, maybe they travel, they go to a retreat, and they have, this beautiful time, they recharge batteries, but then go back to where they were again and slip back to old patterns. So when we talk about transformation, we talk about change, and it needs to be a shift. And we see this happening from a mindless traveler to a mindful traveler, from mindless tourism to a mindful tourism, which it means from, a consumptive, extractive, rushed way of travel to more slow, more open, more intentional, regenerative way. And tourism overall as well, from an empty, entitled way to a more ethical, ecological, empathetic way. But like every kind of change, and when we talk about change, here in this image maybe describes very well, but travel professionals, they're interested in providing transformation for their culture and their customers, but they are maybe lacking a way or effective way or context or maybe tools for this, facilitating this behavioral change. And then travelers themselves seek also transformation. They seek positive change, but sustaining this change can be difficult, especially when they go back home as well. So it can result in disappointing outcomes. But this is not only a problem that happens with travel. When, any kind of change, if you ever try to change anything, you will see it's not easy. So actually the failure rate can be as high as 90%. It happens with, New Year resolution. If you want to maintain weight loss, or you want to quit smoking, or, fitness goals, every kind of change is not easy. So we need to, have these tools, these contexts to help. Of course, we cannot guarantee this will happen, but we can put everything that is on our side to facilitate that, because eventually it's up to the traveler, to implement and to go there and follow, with an open mind and an open heart. But there is a science behind transformation, and this is what we are all about. I know many people out there, talk about transformation, and it's a big word, and it's very, easy to sell it or to share it, but actually to do the research, to have the science based and the evidence behind is not so easy to find out there. So it's about also learning how to design the travel experiences for creating these more meaningful experiences and transformational experiences that will be good for everybody. And the transformational travel is also, I think is important. We cannot talk about transformational travel without mentioning the transformation economy. And the transformation economy, if you heard about Joseph Pine, he had a publication in Harvard publication called The New You Business. So if you haven't read, I recommend, you can Google it. He also has a video in YouTube where he talks about transformation economy. And I like the way, he explains that and why we are now in this moment in history. So Joseph Pine, he uses the example of coffee. Okay, so he explains that coffee are, in the basic sense, it's commodities, these coffee beans. And when if you think about a cup of coffee and the value that it has in coffee beans, the cost, it could be maybe 2 or 3 cents per cup. But when you take these coffee beans and you roast them and you pack them and you put them in the supermarket, and then maybe the value, for a cup of coffee would be like 10 cents, 15 cents. But then we go to services, and you take this coffee and you brew it and you serve it to the public. Then maybe you pay for a cup of coffee like $2, $3. But there is a next level, and companies like Starbucks or Nespresso, they provide experiences. So the experiences of coffee. So you go to have coffee, but when you go to a Starbucks, it's more than that. It's an experience. So then you are able to pay, people pay for it like $4 or more for the same cup of coffee, which is actually 2 cents of value of coffee beans. So we can use the same, with travel, because the next step of that, he says, is transformation, which means people, there is not enough in providing experiences. People want something more. People want transformation. So that's what the transformation economy explains, and this is what transformational travel, is based as well. To know that now is the time. People are ready. The market is ready. They are demanding this transformation and this change, and we can help them to do that with this powerful catalyst that is travel. So this is a little bit of our framework that we use in our courses and educations, because I said all the research we've done and all the experts we have, we provide that. We give this to our students that want to take our courses. So our knowledge is rooted in positive psychology, mythology, neuroscience, deep ecology, spiritual transcendence. Is a rigorous design foundational framework that we have. That with that, implementing that, we help shift travel from a passive and consumptive experience to a more active and meaningful experience that fosters the inner development and outer impact, because we believe everything starts with ourselves. So when somebody thinks about transformation, this happens from within, and you need to change yourself to be able to provide a change in the outside. So this is useful for these situations where people want to reduce stress, burnout, depression, anxiety, disorientation, distraction, addiction, bias, racism, all this. But instead of that, they want to boost self-awareness, more consciousness. Confidence is a big one as well, that people look when they look for a positive change through travel. Confidence always is like in the top 3. Understanding of themselves, self-discovery, a sense of belonging, meaning and purpose is also a big one. Clarity about what to do next, new perspectives, etc. So we use this framework. Maybe some of you heard about the hero's journey from Joseph Campbell. So it starts everything with this call, to step in the unknown, and you overcome. The hero is very famous if you read some books and movies. Where there is this hero that leaves the comfort of their house or the familiarity to actually go on an adventure, and then overcomes challenges and meets some allies and makes, comes back transformed, and then shares this gift with the people in their home place. So this is there is an explanation of why people change as a result of adventure experiences like travel. So here you have an example of how this is a framework of our teachings as well. So from our experience, when people are turning into transformational travel, it can come because they are going through a life or career transition, but sometimes, we are seeing that is one of these three reasons that we call it the 3 Ds. You can see disruption, discomfort, and desire. So disruption, it can be that something has happened in their life that they cannot go business as usual. Maybe, it can be something personal. Maybe they, break up, got divorced, or break up with a relationship. Somebody passed away in their lives. Their role as, mother maybe has changed because the kids are out of the house. So there is some change in their life. So there is a moment for them to stop and say, okay, who I am, what I want to do with my life next. And then they are kind of forced to change something because they cannot go, things have changed. They cannot go as nothing has happened. They have to change something. There is the discomfort, which is not necessarily anything has changed in their life, but they are not happy with their current situation. So they also feel that they need to change something. And the desire is like, nothing is, feeling bad, but they have this desire, or they know that there is more for them to experience out there. And they want to, it's a choice. They want to change by choice because they believe, maybe in personal development, they believe in investing in themselves and becoming the best version they can be. So they are continuously in this growth journey of change and transformation. So there is a catalyst, of course. It can be a life milestone. Sometimes it's just people turning a significant age. They turn like 40, 50, 60. So that's sometimes enough to stop and say, okay, where I am, I am in the place I wanted to be, and what I need to change. Life crossroads, new relationships, etc. So when they embrace travel in a transformational way of travel, they see different. Travel helps them to have this new point of view. They can expand their perspective. They better understand themselves. So I think this is something that, especially international travel, when you go to a different culture, a place that is very different. I mentioned earlier, I'm originally from Spain and I moved to Ireland. So I could see better what was me and what was my Spanish culture when I came here. You better understand yourself by contrast. And better understand the world and other people and see other ways of living that are not only the one that, that is not the only way, the one that you are doing. And because you see different, you understand, you can do different things. You can maybe something about improving your relationship with others, do something different that helps you become this person, helps you to become this new version of yourself, this more evolved version of yourself, which is associated with the personal growth, more conscious mind, more clarity, more inner balance, maybe more confident, open-minded, etc. So this is an overview of what we stand for, what is our vision, mission, the way we do things. And if you are wondering, because sometimes people say, we love what you do in the TTC, I'm following you, for years. I just want to know how to get involved and ways I can collaborate or get more closer to you and the community. So as I mentioned earlier, there is 2 ways to get involved. One is being part of our community. We call our members of our community allies. And the other way is the education programs. So if you're interested in becoming an ally, these are some of the benefits. So I believe this is a win-win because people, the members are helping us with our mission and keep going with our research and all that, the work we are doing. But also they get the benefit of market visibility. They have network opportunities, which translates in collaborations, partnerships, referrals, more business, educational events only for allies. We learn from each other. Ally-only gatherings. We have, social media only for allies. We have WhatsApp group, which is very active. And people, when they cannot wait until our next gathering that happens twice a month, they send a message on WhatsApp on, okay, who do you know that is in this country or who can help me with that? So we help, we support each other. There is no competition, even if sometimes people are doing kind of the same job. There is no competition. It's all about collaboration and supporting each other in a safe space. They have also the opportunity to host an event and to be a speaker of one of our events. So people, not only learn from them, but also they gain more visibility, which translates in, this known trust factor that people want to have before they feel comfortable to do business with somebody. So that's what I say to our members. Come to our events, but don't come only once because they could be the relationship would be quite superficial. We need to go deeper and we need to create a bond with the members. So then is when you get, this this known like trust factor that helps to increase business, and people are happy to refer to you and to partner with you and collaborate with you. So beside the allyship community, we have another community that is, so in the allyship, usually the members are in the travel industry, but sometimes they are in the personal development space or healing industry. Sometimes, in between travel and healing, we have life coaches, for example, that they do retreats once or twice a year. So somehow they are, involved with travel, and they want to do it in a way that's more meaningful and transformational for their clients. So the other group that we have, the other community we have within the TTC are the media heralds, and they are journalists, in the travel space. And once a quarter, we have a meeting together because the heralds also meet on their own. The allies, my role is the head of allies. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but I host these sessions and I'm the point of contact for our members. But media heralds, they also meet on their own. And once a quarter, we are meeting together because there is also, synergies to do between us. The media heralds, they are always looking for opportunities and stories, to share and to talk about and to write about. And the allies want to be featured, to have more visibility and use, the leverage of the journalists that they are in the top, media, that we have this visibility, which is also good for us. So it's a win-win again. Then members get also featured in our newsletter. We have thousands of followers. They also are featured in our website as members. They have access to our courses with discounts and other events. And of course, they have the badge and the logo to support, to show to everyone that they are members and they support transformational travel and they are members of the Transformational Travel Council. So the allyship community is a membership-based community. So we have 3 levels, and depending on how big is your organization, you are in the small, medium, or large organization level. So the small business level, which is up to 5, is $37 a month. But if you pay annually, you will save 20%. And this is the same for all the levels. Okay, so always when you pay annually, you save when you are paying for the year. So the other way to get involved is the education. And this is not, not necessarily, you don't need to be an ally to take a course, or you don't need to take courses to be an ally. Some people are in both. They love everything and they join everything, but some people say, look, maybe courses are not for me. I just want to, use the power of the community to be part of this. And other people say, I'm not interested maybe in the community, but I am interested in learning the course. They are independent. But yes, it's true that if you are a member, you will have discount in the courses. So if you are thinking about doing the 2 of them, then become first a member, and then you will have 15% discount in the course. So what is our signature course is a transformational travel design program. So here you will get tools. You will get a set of tools that you can use to design and create transformational customer journeys. So these are for people who are interested in designing transformational experience, and this can be that you never done it, or you have a lot of experience and you are thinking about ways to improving it, okay? So everybody will receive and they will learn and they will take what they are ready to receive wherever they are in their journey. So you will receive the frameworks, best practices, case studies, and the feedback, from our experts. Our facilitator, Professor Ivana, is a PhD. They have done all this research. They will give her personal feedback to you in your personal situation. And also you will receive the feedback and the inspiration and the learning from each other within the cohort. So you have the opportunity when you join one of our courses, because all our courses are live. So I know out there you may find more affordable courses and there are videos, self-study. This is all live. There is no any video. Everything happens live, and you have this interaction. It's very engaging, hands-on course. So you have a cohort there of professionals, very powerful, that support each other and give feedback to each other and learn and grow together. And it's not only about receiving the knowledge in theory, but we want you out of this course with something tangible, and we call it Capstone Project. So Capstone Project is a practical application that you can use the knowledge that you are learning in the course to your business. Wherever you are in your journey in your business, some people come with just an idea. Some people have a clear idea of what they want to do and just they want to improve it. make it better. So this is something that you will go out. Professor Ivana described it like you plant a seed when you arrive, and then you go out with a plant, right, with a tree out of the course. So our transformers, which are the people who graduate, receive a certificate and receive a badge, a logo that they are, is here. This is the logo that you can see in the image that you can have in your website, in your email. So it accredits you as you have passed the course, with the TTC, which is the leader organization in transformational travel. And because you will, deliver more transformational experiences, you will have more client satisfaction, which also translates in more people coming back to you or referring you to their family and friends. And you will be, your values will be aligned personally and professionally. If you are an ally, you will have 15% discount, but you don't need to be an ally to sign up. So these are the courses. If you're interested in the design course, these are the courses that are happening this year. So one of them is the 5-week signature, and the other one is 5-day intensive. The two of them are the same course. It's the same curriculum, just is the way that we deliver the course. So the 5-week, it takes 5 weeks to complete the course. So participants meet twice a week for 2 hours during five weeks. And in the 5-day, people, meet in 2 weeks. It happens in 2 weeks, like 3 days, 1 week, and 2 days the second week. I can send you more information if somebody's interested to know exactly the days and the times and all that. But this is an overview of what happens, right? So the first 5-week signature is from 8th of October to 7th of November, and the 5-day intensive 25th November to 5th of December. And this is the last we will do for this year. So if anyone, is part of an organization and the dates don't work for them, or they want a private training for them, we also do these courses private requests, so we can go to your organization and do it for your team as well. So here are some case studies so you can get an idea of what people get out of these courses. So Juliana from CEO of Barracuda Group said, if your business reflects your personal purpose and you believe it can contribute to the human evolution and also leave legacy for future generations, then the Transformational Travel Design Program will inspire, guide you through the process of designing transformative experience to your clients. And Eleanor Fish said that the course put language to the process that they were witnessing the guests to go through. And she redesigned, this was her capstone project, she redesigned the whole onboarding process after the course. So in this way, she could better support the transformation of her clients. So that's the signature course. And some of you mentioned as well that we have a new course, and this course is a transformation economy course, okay? I mentioned very briefly what transformation economy stands for, and this is the basis, of the way the situation that is in the market right now. So if you're interested in learning more about the transformation economy, we have a course which is 4 sessions, 90-minute session for 4 weeks, okay? And it starts September 12th until October 3rd, and this one is $500, and these are the times that this is happening. Okay, so for 90 minutes, 4 sessions, and this is a transformation economic course as well. Some of the questions I have from this, and I will open now for questions if you have questions, but some of the questions that people ask me is how we use the funds and, the membership, the courses. So our profit goes to the Transformational Travel Institute, which is our sister company, to advance well-being, peace, eco-consciousness, and we also provide programs for people who are in need and needs these scholarships. So more research, continually, researching and innovating in this field, education, program development, to be on top of the last. We can provide this to the people, our students, and then we help with grants for communities and the individuals who need it. And of course, to self-sustain the business as well in the go-to-market with marketing, etc. So one way, and one question that I also get a lot, and if this is you're interested in getting closer, you don't know where to start, because I shared here a lot of information, and you say how to start. I'm not sure if I understand what is the community, the value. So just for being here in the session today, I want to invite you to be my guest in the next Ally gathering that's happening the 28th of August. This is Wednesday. And we meet at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. if you are in Central European time. So if you're interested, This is the link for you to join. You can scan the QR code. I can share with you. If you're interested, just email me. I will send you the link so you can join, you can experience, you can taste what it is to be part of the TTC family, and then you can make a better decision. You know, you can make a more informed decision for yourself if you're going to be part of it or not. Okay, so that's it from me. I'm going to open now for questions. Let me see if I have something in the chat. If you have a question, raise your hand. I will. Oh, I see here, Rukundo. Okay. Raise your hand if you have a question. I will read the chat to see if there is anything here. Okay, I see, Andrea. Are you somehow involved with the IDG, Inner Development Goals? I'm not sure what is this. If you can explain me a bit better, maybe I can tell you, but perhaps I'm not also the best person to ask this question. But Andrea, I don't know if you're still there.
Yes, I'm still here. I think just go and check it out because they're also, you know, with all the development goals and everything, they say first we have to do like an internal transformation. So I just found it was very fitting with what you are doing as well.
Okay.
I'm not very involved in it, but my partner is or has been. So yeah, very cool and very, very, very intrigued.
Thank you, Andrea.
And yeah, I'm just, you know, 1 in 10 people are working somehow within tourism. And there is like a massive, massive opportunity to change, you know, the world, really. So I think what you do is amazing.
Thanks, Andrea. I appreciate that. I see Chiara has the hand up.
Yes, thank you, Sonia. So I don't have questions about your presentation, but I do have a general question that I wonder if you can help with. I talk to a lot of corporations who are now looking to bring their teams, their employees on transformational travel because for a variety of reasons. Companies used to do things like happy hour, right? And connect around alcohol and things like that. That's not really as popular anymore. And because of remote travel, everyone is craving more intimacy, more connection. So transformational travel is really perfect for that. I was wondering if the TTC has any statistics to demonstrate to companies that once somebody goes on transformational travel, they are a more focused employee, they are more dedicated, they are more satisfied, they're happier, you know, all the things that all of us on this call, we already know, but the people who are in charge of the budgets at corporations, they need like data, they need facts to be able to release the money to spend it. So if you have statistics that will help us all to convince these people, I would really appreciate it.
Yeah, no, that's a good question. And we have within the community, I know you are a member, so you will have access to our platform. I can send you the link after, but we have a directory, a library of directory with all the researches, all this, you know, that I'm sure the answer, what you're looking for is there. But I will look into it specifically if there is something that we can share with corporate, with these results that you said. But there is information there that maybe you can use, and maybe just gather something from this research or from this other, and put something together to show to the companies where you are going there.
Great. If you have a librarian, someone who curates that library, that would be super helpful.
Yes, I will send you the link to that, to those resources.
Thank you. Thank you.
Melina.
Yeah, so now, sorry, I couldn't find the raise hand function. I don't know why, actually.
Yeah, they
I
changed
always have
something
it.
with Zoom. I think they updated.
Okay, good. I haven't used Zoom in a while, so that's why. No, my question is actually related to Chiara's. Actually, I wanted to ask if I can imagine that TTC has already quite a lot of members. So I can imagine like being in a group with many people with the same interest, but a huge group with a lot of people can be very dispersive. So do you have any way, like, do you have any different categories of groups or interest groups, or how does it work? Because I can imagine otherwise it can be quite chaotic.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's chaotic, even if we are, you know, a group of people and the industry, the job that everybody does. So it can be sometimes, you know, additional, so complementary. So we have retreat leaders, we have tour operators, we have travel agencies, we have even people in marketing, photographers. So there are, you know, in different professions, but
Yeah.
in common. You mean
But
for the amount
my
of people?
question, no, my question was more around like topics, like maybe topics you're interested in, because I can imagine if I get into a group, I don't know how many people are in that WhatsApp group, but if I get into a group where I get like, I don't know, 100 messages a day, I won't really have the time to go through it. I will be stressed because I have many other WhatsApp groups for other stuff, and then I would lose interest. This is my opinion.
Yes, no, there is not dozens of messages every day, and not at all. So you can always choose to, you know, mute the group if there is something that bothers you. But I think, and just use it when you have something to ask to the community. But no, it's not, does not feel like that. And I know maybe from the outside you think, oh, it's many people, it's gonna be noisy. I think it's just using it, you know, with intention, what you need. Somebody, even when we meet in the gatherings and everybody, you know, shares what they do, and you can choose to just talk to the 2 or 3 people that you say, okay, I think I can collaborate with these people. The other people right now, maybe it's not, you know, potentially of interest to me to get deeper with them. So you don't need to create this with everybody. You don't need to talk to everybody if you don't want. So it's like being selective. It's like a buffet. You know, you take what you need. You don't need to eat everything. You will get sick. That's true. So just take as you need. And these things can evolve. Your needs can evolve as you grow as well in your business.
And this works both through the WhatsApp group and then a platform on your website, I imagine.
Yes, there is a WhatsApp group, but it's totally optional. If you don't want, you don't need it. So we have a platform, community platform, where you can reach out to the members there. You can say, hey, do you wanna go? Do you wanna jump on a coffee, virtual coffee with me? We get to know more about each other, and then you can come as well to the gatherings that we do twice a month. So is a way that in 1 hour you can see, you know, many people. Of course, not everybody will show up to all the sessions, but some people are, you know, coming every time, and these are the ones where you're creating deeper bonds. I think because human beings want to, you know, do business with people, they have deeper connection as well. So the more you show up, the better.
Sure. And more or less, like how many people are on those gatherings, like more or less?
Yes, so the community is now like 180 people more or less in the gatherings, depending on the session. In the last one, we were like 22. So it's not everybody will come, you know, so it's something that you have the directory there to reach out. And then when you come to the sessions, there is the usuals that usually always come, and some new people that will join depending on the month. Some months are more busy for somebody. So it varies, but it's different every month.
And the topic is open. The topic is open. The topic is open, or
yes,
does every meeting have a topic and a structure?
Yes, so once of the session we have, and I'm conscious of time. If anybody needs to leave, I will send a recording of this. By the way, yes, I'm recording. Sorry, for one moment I panicked. It's recording. So yes, the topic. So once a month we talk about one of the members hosts the session, and they are the speaker in whatever they are expert. Okay, so last month we have about Earth-based experiences. 2 months ago, we had somebody talking about psychedelic retreats. This month, we have somebody talk about inner, like professional and personal balance. So every month is different topic, and the person who hosts the session, will share their expertise, and people will go there. There is also opportunity for connection and networking, but it's more focused on the topic in the education part of it. And the other time we meet, the Coffee and Connect, which is the one I invite everyone who are in the call here to join us, is more focused on networking. And we go into breakout rooms, it's like we put breakout rooms of 3-4 people, and then you go deeper with these people. So I random allocate, which I don't believe is random because everything, is meant to be in the room they're meant to be. But I put these people there, and for 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, you get to see, okay, what do you do, how we can help each other, how we can collaborate further. So that's what we do in the sessions. We, and if you come, chances are every time you're going to be put in with different people, so you will have this opportunity to go deeper with different members.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, guys, if there is no any other question, we will leave it here. I really appreciate everyone for your time, your attention, and your meaningful questions. And we will keep in touch. So I will send an email now, follow up with the recording and the links we share. And I would love to see you in the Coffee and Connect if you want to accept the invitation. Have a good rest of the day and the week, and chat soon. Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye. Cheers. Ciao.